Even if someone does not regularly tune in on Sundays to watch the Formula One championships with their fast-moving cars driving dangerously around the track, it's a sport that lends itself well to cinema. And now, joining the likes of Grand Prix and Rush in depicting the sport on screen is F1, and unsurprisingly, where it shines is with the racing sequences. Director Joseph Kosinski puts the viewer right in the driver's seat, and while the story is a familiar one, it still provides an intriguing exploration into Formula One and the sorts of people crazy enough to participate in these events. F1 presents the classic rookie versus veteran story that is hardly a new one in the sport genre. We know that these two drivers will not get along, but soon eventually start to see where they align. They are simply defined characters, as is everyone else in the movie. However, the film is primarily about the ego of these race car drivers and their constant feeling that they're the best. It does show how their need to win only adds to the peril of a sport that's already extremely dangerous. The script is willing to show their flaws and not provide the traditional dashing heroes one might expect, though Brad Pitt does switch on the charm here. The main reason to watch F1 is for the races, which are spectacularly put together by Kosinski and the production team. Whether filmed during the actual Formula One races or using stunt drivers and visual effects, they're probably thrilling and keep one's attention. We swerve along the track right with them, and even though we mostly just see Pitt and Damson Idris' eyes during those scenes, we get a sense of what their characters are thinking. There is the required intensity and understanding of how the wrong car or motion can affect the driver on the track. The movie shows us a solid variety of racing tracks as it takes the audience from one circuit to the next, all of their own challenges and importance in the story. F1 does throw in a villain who's largely unnecessary and could have been cut out of the movie without affecting the plot. Most sports movies don't need a villain, as wondering how the protagonist will do in their sport is already enough of a conflict. Kerry Condon's role as a technical director is mostly there to steer these hot-headed men on the right track, and there's a particular direction taken with a character that is disappointing. Anyone who's seen a sports movie will recognize the hallmarks here, with how it depicts the rivalry of the leads. F1 is not necessarily a film full of surprises, but the themes it does want to explore are worthwhile, and it does not shy away from the dangers that come from getting behind that wheel. While there are cameos from real Formula One drivers, they are largely in the background and there to add a bit of authenticity, although hardcore fans will probably point out the inconsistencies. It's really the racing sequences that provide the needed entertainment value, and at a certain point there is an investment in seeing how the drivers of this Grand Prix team succeed on the track as they steer through each tough corner.